Hi.
Just decided in a bit I'm gonna be getting a DoorDash.
Oh, okay. Not brought to you by DoorDash, just to let you know. But we are brought to you here is what this coffee mug's telling you. Oh, welcome again to. Oh boy, welcome again to Psycho Splatters. Always powered by coffee each and every time. That is right. The nectar of the golds. Anyways, I hope everybody's been doing good. I hope so. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just out of it. I'm tired. What else is new? I'm always tired. Hey, Ruthann, how you doing? Good to see you here. Not ignoring you, Ruthann. It's been a busy week. Busy week. And it's only what, Wednesday? Yeah, that's right. Only Wednesday. So I hope everybody out there, my 10 people already, are going off and they're doing very well out there. Of course, we're looking at 5:20 p.m. Central Standard Time, right in the mid 70s. That's what we're looking at for temp wise. It's actually been above seasonal. I'm telling you, it's been very nice. Now I know that it's supposed to go down some, but not too crazy. Like supposed to be hovering from the low 60s to almost 70 and for the next few days. But yeah, so here we are. I probably have showed this before, but my executive assistant, I don't know, Joe Cat Lady, I may be too old, but I got to see all the cool bands, which isn't entirely true. I missed a lot of cool bands, but I did get to see some cool bands, and that is why I wear this, you see, because it does make sense. Yes, indeed, Marty, yo, and Zeb, all the way over in Europe. How you doing? That's right. Just getting ourselves, we're getting our sea legs here. We're trying to get started. I don't know, gang. I did not notify any of the Justice League because VC Justice League because I wasn't sure if I really was going to do this or not today. I just went off and just decided, you know what, let's do it anyway. We'll go off and have some fun maybe in the process. Brian's here from Tokyo. Yes, our jewel of the Orient, without a doubt. Hey, Damon Berryhill, you know what? That's good. That's good. I heard you might get a coaching position for in spring training. I thought that was. Yes, hi, Brian. Indeed. I miss those Cubs in the 80s. I do. I used to follow them semi-religiously in the 80s and early 90s. You know, they made me weep. They may Cubs are coming, baby. Yeah, they better be. Mason, how you doing? Good to see you here. Wow, already 24 people. You people are wonderful. And I said, you people. Brandon, how you doing? Listening while at work. Hope all has been very goodly. Well, trying. Obviously, it could be betterly, but at least it's not shittily, and that's the important. That's the important thing here. I'm resorting my seat. I'm resorting. See, I can't smack myself in the face because of my eyes. I'm resorting my DVDs and CDs, about 200 DVDs and around 150 CDs to be delivered to Free Text, sort of Norway's version of a Salvation. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. But is there like anything I'd be interested in? Because you know I get into all kinds of crazy stuff. But then again, that postage would be ridiculous. So scratch that, I guess. Hi, Mason. Hi, everybody. Ruthann, no school, Foster, Gloucester. Ruthann, no school, Foster, Gloucester. Gloucester, I don't know. I screwed that up. I know I did. Yay. Yay. That's right. That is absolutely right. In a little bit, we will explain the title. Nice Crazy Eyes, ... and record finds. Well, obviously, the second part is self-explanatory. I'm not getting rid of the good stuff, Paul. Mostly crappy pop and classic. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I didn't say you're getting rid of the good stuff. I mean, come on, if you're going to... But you know what, though? I mean, let's face it. You can find, and I mean, here I can. Sometimes the Goodwills are kind, and sometimes they're not. The Goodwill that I went to today was very kind in regards to DVD box sets. Boy, did I score on the DVD box sets. I found a couple Doctor Who's, the Peter Capaldi and the Matt Smith eras. I also ended up getting a interesting looking Time Life Johnny Carson multi-disc. It's got 17 complete episodes, including the commercials from 70s, 80s, and early 90s. So that'll be fun to watch. And then here's the steal of the day. Seriously, here's the steal of the day. The Office. I love The Office, okay? I got to admit, I have not watched the UK Office. I know, of course, of it. Just never watched it. Or maybe I should just for the hell of it. But I got the complete Office, all 9 seasons in a box set, okay? $4.99. All the discs were there, all of them clean. $4.99 for the whole damn series. You can't screw that up. You really, really can't. And the Doctor Who's and the Johnny Carson, $4.99 each. Telling you. Scott, how you doing? Have you seen the new doc on Hulu, Sly? Ooh. Oh, no, but I may have to. Homework. I got homework today. Hulu. If I can get to Hulu. I'm trying to think if I know somebody that's got Hulu's. Hulu's? Not me. I didn't Hulu's. Hulu's? Oh, it was John. John or Keith was the Hulu's. It's a roadie thing. I kind of figured. Yep. Hey, you are just way too kind, sir. You really, really are. And I appreciate that nevertheless. Even though you were busting your Australian economic system in the last time. But I appreciate it. And that gives me to the point here, ladies and gentlemen. If you feel up to it, kindly give the thumbs up if you like to do so. Subscribe if you haven't already, okay? We did gain a couple since the last broadcast, but only 2 are showing up. So for new subs, Northern Punks with an X and Jim Vincent. So thank you for being in the Psychoplatter Network. That's right. Hopefully the goal is, of course, to educate. I did say educate and entertain. And that's always it. And, of course, not necessary, not a requirement. But if you feel like dropping a little bit of coin, well appreciative too. I'll tell you that right now. Because it all goes to either record finds like the ones I'm going to show you from today or the coffee that fuels me. By the way, this great cool trick mug, not cheap trick mug. I want one of those, but from Penny Lane as a birthday present. I was very grateful. I still am very grateful. I love this thing. Yeah. Now, of course, though, the thing is condition-wise, I think we all can agree. But everyone is going to have their opinion of what's good. Now, I'm not showing all the vinyl finds today. I split them in 2. So the next episode, I'm going to even have more vinyl finds from the same batch. Buck a piece. Oh, buck a piece. Could not screw that up if I tried. Damn, you get those at like Walmart. Yeah, because I know the Office box set last time I checked was $50. And I'm like, nothing wrong with them. I was happy. Doors Hulu super good. Doors Hulu let you share your password. Most of the stuff. Oh, well, that's nice. I wonder if I know anybody. I'm glad you told me that. I may know somebody on Hulu. Our dollar is very, very crap. Well, I'm sorry about that. We're not doing so hot ourselves. We are like, I just happened to be listening to one of my favorite stations, and they had, I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of this guy. I'm only going to mention politics for 2 seconds, okay? That's it, only because it was on the radio. I'm listening, while I'm driving. And it was just an update report, and they're talking about that once again, The government's been threatening to shut down for God knows how long. And there's, not to put a fear tactic, but there's several different people, Senate and representatives, that feel that they're only ready to do one more contingent, an extension. But then when it would come back up in September, they're not going to support it, which means, who knows, maybe our government may be shut down in September for a brief bit, but we'll see. I expect a Milli Vanilli CD with that super chat. Baby, don't you get my number? Well, we can always blame it on the rain. Book him, Dano. Don't get all, no, I'm not. I'm just saying. So, but I was telling him about the dollars. See, that's Bill. That's why, because he says over Brandon in Australia that their money isn't so good right now. So, where is our? You know what? I think they blew smoke up our ass, Marty, because that was a rumor, and I have another rumor that we're going to talk about, but it's musical, not having to do with monetary or government or otherwise. Has anybody heard of the group Living in a Box? No, but I may have to put that on my homework. I don't mind you guys giving me homework. It gives me, sometimes I can get to it right away. Sometimes, like I've got lists all over the place. Group Living in a Box. Whew. I'm sorry, guys. I'm whooped. I slept well for the last week. Make him sing for his supper, Brandon. Nobody wants to hear me sing, Michael. But I'm glad you're here, because if you're going to stick around for a little while, there's a topic that maybe you heard about today, and I want to bring it up, music-wise. I didn't say that this week by accident. Oops. Good day, Michael. Hope all is well, mate. Collect 3 checks. Collect 3 checks. Do not pass go and you land in jail. I want the puppy dog or the top hat. No, actually, I really want the race car. 80s group had a minor hit but can't remember the title. See, now you got me on that. I really don't know. It's funny when you sing Beth like you did in one of your old videos. Nobody's going to hear me sing Beth. Hey, Trish, how you doing? Appreciate the 32 people here. That's why Doja's gold. Is Gold member involved? Dr. Evil, can I paint as you gold? No, you crazy Dutch bastard. I love that. I love Gold member. It's a giant shit sandwich, and we should all take a bite. Yipes. You know what? That almost reminds me of that fake Spinal Tap album, Shark Sandwich, which one of the reviewers go, Shark Sandwich, more like shit sandwich. Mm-hmm. You didn't think I'd be able to spin that, did you? Still sick, brother, but hanging in there. I'm sorry. Prayers to you, my friend. The shit's going around. They're like, Lord knows they're talking about something new coming out. I'm like, you know what? The only new shit that I want is records or CDs. I don't want a disease. Well, you know what? I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. I'm Pontius Pilate. I washed my hands of all of it. Wasn't the title there hit Living in a Box? I don't know. I mean, Living in a Box, almost sounds like an outtake from Alice in Chains, but I know it's not. The hit was called Living in a Box, same name as the band and album, plus the song, Ha Ha. Okay, well, you got me on all of that. Though my detective days were done, damn it. Ruth Ann 7, Private Eye, right after Fox's new award-winning game show, Name That Stain. I swear to God, I'll get that on the air somehow. Hey, Ruth Ann, thought you moved. Pending, Bill. It's Pat Pending. Pat Pending, Private Eye. Have you heard the news? The Cure album that came out last fall? No, but I know about the Cure album that came out last fall. So have you heard the new Cure album that came out last fall? You're making me put my brain to work today, buddy. No, I have not had a chance. Was Pilate saved from God's wrath? Probably not. And that's Pilate. Not Pilates, which is another thing that, oh boy, pleased to meet you. Won't you guess my name? Woo, woo. Oi. You know, oh boy, ladies and gentlemen. So I tripped on something today. So I decided that I was not going to go off and put it as clickbait because, yeah, that's right. Washed his hands, sealed his fate. Please to meet you. Won't you guess my name? Thanks. I had enough. I had enough of the beard, and because being that it was getting warmer out, now that I did it, it's going to probably be 20 damn degrees next week. Sun's a bit. No, actually, I know all the way up to Tuesday we're going to be okay. It might rain a little, but it's going to be regular temps as opposed to the other temps, with the Papa was a Rolling Stone. Yes, that's where I washed his hands, sealed his fate. I love Paul's beard. Well, you know what? I did like it too, but it served its purpose, and it won't come back out until I won't start brewing it till late August. Somebody's here.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, that's your DoorDash. Not sponsored by DoorDash.
Actually, Hordash.
It's Hordash.
Feeling lonely.
Oh. I get... Ladies and gentlemen, somebody quickly trademark Hordash because
Prostitution's illegal, Dad. Stop.
Not in Nevada, it's legal. So you Nevada people, trademark it. I can't do it here. Sorry. Yeah, Bill K. as in the Stone Temple Pilates.
That's so funny.
It is funny. Even my kid's laughing. You get a bonus point or two today for that one. You just do. The password is Stone Temple Pilates. You don't look like a bum anymore. Hey, now. I know you're kidding. Maybe. Ew. I didn't want to see that crack. What'd you get? Oh, Taco Hell. He went and got Taco, which is what I had earlier. And the $5 box. I'll probably be in the bathroom in the middle of this broadcast. No, I'm kidding. Candy Graham, like a shark. Candy Graham, you're sporting the spring chicken look now. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Which came first? I'll tell you who came first. The chicken or the egg. Whichever one was smoking the cigarette after. I know that was horrible. I don't give a shit. Hello, land of VC toys. Yes, will always be the island of VC misfit toys, no matter who's on the island or not. You're so cute defending me. Taco smell. Yeah, that's about right. Mr. C. Yeah, Fonzie, you can't fight racism that way. Hey, Marion, why don't you go get that fancy negligee I got you from the last honeymoon, the last anniversary. You know what I'm saying? We'll make sure the kids are gone. We watch a movie. Mr. C gets it on the next Happy Days, right after that award-winning name that, right after that new animation sensation, Fecal Babies. I trademarked it. Don't even try. Fecal Babies. Yeah, I know. Now you're going to say, well, that's Mr. Hanky in South Park. Yes, but better. Boo. I say boo. Oh, God. By the way, the eyeball is slowly getting better since Rachel's Ghost is off the air and Joe Mayo doesn't bring Danny. Oh, he doesn't? What the hell happened? Why doesn't he have Danny on anymore? He was had him forever. Psychoplatter is now the best live stream in VC. Well, you're too kind, Richard. Honestly, you're too kind. I just wish that I had time to do more than than what I get to do now. Yes, that's right. I am, and it's to the tune of Muppet Babies. So it's like fecal babies that made of poo. But and then of course I came up with from the makers of Fecal Babies comes Head Pets, da 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 da, which of course is a mock of Glenn Miller's Rag Mop, but it's like Head Pets, da 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 da. Now, it's a bunch of creatures living in a jungle, and they're cute, they're small, but they're a little feisty. Here's the twist: it's not a jungle; it's actually lice on a person's head. Head pets. See what I did there? That was absolutely horrible, but whatever. Paul was better anyways. Well, I don't know about that. I had better days, I'll tell you that. Not since. What did you get out of the hospital? Oh, okay. So I have to wear this green one, okay? So because my eyeball, I got about 4 more weeks, okay? Today, it's 4 weeks today is when I had the surgery. I got to have this on for another month, all right? So let's say, Lord forbid, that something happened to this idiot here, and the EMTs saw this. They cannot fly me, okay? Now, helicopter, whatever, due to the pressure, would probably make my eye go, and that'd be the end of that. That's why I got to have that. I cannot take this off. Seriously, they were being so serious. They're like, only authorized medical personnel will be allowed to snip this off when the doc says it's okay. That's why I got to wear the hospital bracelet. So there you go. Yeah, the loony bin. Yes, that's right. They're coming to take me away. Ha ha ho ho hee hee to the funny farm where everything in life is so beautiful. The basket weaving, and I got a degree in basket weaving. Previously, I actually tried to attend some colleges. I went to What's-A-Mata U in discotheque. Yeah, discotheque. I really, really wish there was really schools like that. I really do. Yeah, but we already knew that. Back when I was a teenager, I actually did try to get in, but ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver balls from Soho down to Brighton. Must have played them all. Yeah, you don't want to end up looking like Jack Elam or, God forbid, Marty Feldman. He's got Marty Feldman eyes. Have you ever heard that song? Let's see if I can pull that up. Oh my God. I don't think I'll get dinged for that. Maybe. Since you brought that up, it's kind of funny. Now, I'm going to play you, though, the Bruce Baum version, because I guess Tom Bergeron did one. All right. Let's be silly for about 2 minutes, 45 seconds. I'm Baby Man.
Her head is growing bald. Her feet are twice her size. She says it's not her fault. She's got Marty Feldman eyes. She'll turn the sprinklers on you and dry you off with her thighs.
Yikes.
She'll confuse the hell out of you. She's got Marty Feldman eyes.
Yep.
And she'll woo you, then she'll moon you,
Sure,
and
Wunya.
forget to pull her pants up.
Yipes.
She's a duchess, and she knows it, and she knows how to blow her nose up.
Oh.
All the boys think she's fried. She's got Marty Feldman eyes, so dirty.
And they didn't even credit her. I don't know. Would Kim Carnes really want to even be involved in this?
She's ferocious, narcoleptic,
Narcoleptic.
ambidextrous,
Oh.
supercalifragilistic, expialidocious, bulbous, vegematic. All the boys think she's a
Bulbous.
guy.
Yipes.
She's got Marty Feldman eyes. You're so lame. You probably think the song is about you.
Oh, dear God. Now we're going everywhere.
You're so lame, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Jimmy Durante's nose.
Yipes.
And Jimmy Walker's lips.
Oh, my.
Liberace's clothes.
Listen here. I object to that. Where's my candelabra? Yipes. Oh, boy. Some lungs. Bob Seger's pancreas. Can you imagine that? Marty Feldman eyes, Dolly Parton's lungs, Bob Seger's pancreas. Unfortunately, he doesn't have it anymore because he sold it down on Main Street. Yeah, I know. I don't care. You know, probably after he goes, he's going to land in Fire Lake. I could do this all fucking night, people. Gotcha, Paul. Best of our health, for crying sake. Don't take away. I remember, yeah, see, that's where he's from. I didn't know he was on Mork and Mindy, though. I'm going to have to look for those. What hump? What hump? Oh, God. I can't think about Marty. I know, right? I love that movie. I do. Oh, man. Okay, so let me go get some more coffee, and then we're going to talk about what... Now, like I said, this could all be a big joke. I know people have been... Because this goes back to the mid-O's, but, you know, the story keeps getting stranger and different. But hang on, and you may want to stick around, Mr. Nolan, because it's from one of your favorite bands. Hang on. Ow, ow, oh, ow. Hey, thank you all for sticking around. No, it's not Motley Spew. It's Zeppelin. So the reason why, like I said, I didn't put it as clickbait is because chances are this is a joke. But if it's not, maybe Michael would know about this. So I put with a question mark. New Led Zepp album in 2025? Question mark, exclamation question mark. Yeah. Supposedly, and like I said, supposedly somebody spoke to Jimmy Page. All right. Now, I know you're going to ask me for the source, and I'm sorry, I cannot remember. But if you want to quickly look it up, you probably will find it because it the news came out, I think, in the last 48 hours, or at least it was dated in the last 48 hours. All right. So then I came up with some things. Now, don't get me wrong. Michael Nolan and Royce in the House are huge Zepp fans. They really are. They out-Zepp me because I love Zepp, but I don't know a lot of the minutia and such, okay? Should we now be run screaming? That is up to you. That is totally up to you. Michael Nolan, do you have any Styx on vinyl? Even though I'm not Michael Nolan, am I missing any? Probably the only one I'm missing for the vinyl era would be Edge of the Century, which I'd love to find. And it exists, 1990. I don't have that on vinyl. See now, okay, even if that's the case, because I heard it was like an amalgamation of things, that they found some stuff going back into the 70s, okay, because, well, let's face it, Zepp was only around 68 to 80, okay, and of course the one-off reunions and such. But this is where I came to mind. I wrote a couple things down that I remember hearing about and reading about. And here's this one. Could they finish the song Swan Song with Robert on vocals? Sure they damn could. Yeah, come on, Robert. Come on, Mr. Plant. Go put some vocals on this thing so we can finally put out a new old Zeppelin song. See what I did there? Then I also wrote a track called Fire that was worked in rehearsals for In Through the Outdoor. Like I said, I've read these in forums and Zepp stuff. And then the other last one that I threw out there, Take Me Home, Physical Graffiti era. Is that an outtake? And if it is, then that's 3 potentials right there. Okay? So there's got to be some fun. There's got to be. Paige has got control of those vaults. Come on, Jimmy, let's get it going. Can I suggest pick up the wooden? Yes, because the wooden nickel ones there is some fantastic stuff on there. Yes. I've got, let's see here. Styx 2. You can write, oh boy. Styx 2. What the hell's the next one after that? Was that Serpent is Rising? I get this all screwed up. And Man of Miracles. Something tells me I'm missing one here for the wooden nickel. Maybe they only made 4 wooden nickels. You guys tell me in the comments. But the wooden nickel classic era stuff. Is that a ghost in the machine mug you have, Paul? No, but that'd be fun, wouldn't it? It actually says Psycho's Platters. Yeah, it was a custom trick mug from that Penny Lane gifted me for my birthday last year. Paige looks very old now. Yeah, he kind of looks like, I've seen this on Facebook. He looks kind of like the Quaker Oats dude. How about that? Yep, Serpent is Rising. So Styx 2, Serpent is Rising, and Man of Miracles. I think that's how it went, because then you get Equinox on A&M, which is the last album of the original lineup, okay, or as original as you were going to get for Styx. And I love all that stuff. I do. I did not like the way when RCA handled it. Those covers were lame, firstly. Lucky People Get Older. Well, I just don't. Oh, so I want to go see the Zeppelin movie, Bill, and I found out, that we do have an IMAX theater in Fayetteville, Arkansas. So I'm going to try to see if I can go on a Tuesday before it disappears. If it ends up that I can't catch it, then obviously that's on me. But Fayetteville is kind of a pain in the ass drive. I think to that theater it'd be somewhere between 30 and 40-minute drive to get to it. Yeah, definitely about the IMAX part. And like I said, we've got that. Nobody around here, not my local cinemas. We have 2 of them. None of them have just the regular movie. So, all right. So, are we going to maybe get some new old Zeppelin? I hope so. You're talking like when I first got into Zeppelin. I mean, obviously, I'm guessing that when I was a little kid, in grade school, I'm talking, that I heard Stairway to Heaven and just didn't know who the hell Led Zeppelin was yet. Because Stairway always was on the radio, But I mean, by the time I started getting into Zeppelin, I was about 10. And I swear it's either Presence or In Through the Outdoor was my first brand new Zeppelin album. Of course, I was supposed to go see him in November 80. That didn't happen. And I know that maybe for some of you older school Zepp fans, you're going to frown on this, but I was happy when Coda came out in November 82. Yeah. And I just turned 15 and I was happy to get unreleased Zeppelin. Okay. Whether it was good, bad, or in between. So that's what I remember as far as for Zeppelin stuff was concerned. I don't know. There's still so much in the vaults, though. So much. I mean, I don't know. You were very disappointed in seeing it at a regular theater. Well, I could understand if you saw it in IMAX. Didn't they scrape the barrel with the 3 CD edition? Well, they probably did, but guess what? Maybe they didn't get all of it, Zeb. Yeah. But, I mean, and here's the thing, right? So In Through the Outdoor, people love it or people hate it seems, okay? Bonzo was drinking. Jimmy was on another H-bender, it seemed. And so, yeah, okay. It's a Plant Jones album. That's really what it is. You get something a little different. There's nothing wrong with different, but I will confess, songs like Hot Dog, I'm just like, there had to have been, you could have pushed Bonzo Montreux, where just something, Wearing and Tearing would have been better than Hot Dog. Sorry, that's just what I feel about it. But I mean, with all of my love, In the Evening, I love In the Evening. But another one that's starting to grow on me is I'm going to get this wrong. Carasalambra. It's a very long song, but I happen to like it. I like the way it changes. Fool in the Rain, of course, was the first single I remember off that thing. And I'm like, this sounds like Zeppelin, but it's not, with the slight Latin groove, in the middle of that thing. And I'm just like, I liked it. I really liked it. So I don't know. 3-take Coda over everything. But stop. You stop. You know what? Not everything that Styx put out is gold, mind you, and I don't mean that in record sales. Styx, we examined in Jukebox from Hell, Serpent is Rising, which, like I said, at the end of that episode, I declared it pretty much an undiscovered gem, mostly. Styx will be back in Jukebox from Hell. If I can find a copy of what I'm looking for, that will be it. If not, then I'm going to go with something a little more recent. Not Dennis isn't there anymore. That's your hints for that. Okay. 1, 2, and 4. Fallen Angel, Untold Story of Jimmy Page. I actually have heard about that book. Let's see. I mean, Jimmy was Jimmy. And damn good at what he did. Of course, I'm a Yardbirds fan, and I remember when the brief Page Beck period and then Page taking over. We will let you. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing? Houses of the Holy and Physical Graffiti. I love definitely Physical Graffiti. Probably, at least I know that it's one of my favorite albums. Okay, and I mean, all right, probably the one that I'm not really a big fan of a lot is Presence. Maybe I just need to re-listen to it. But yeah, I mean, Achilles' Last Stand is a good one. I want to say Out on the Tiles is another one. But maybe other than that, though, I just maybe gonna have to re-examine it. I do like Hot Dog. And I'll confess, it was a little goofy. And yeah, it is a great album, I think. Anyway, just hey, well, hello there, Chris. How you doing? Yep, Jeff Beck. Back in the Yardbird days. I'm only one album away from getting a complete U.S. Epic Records original run for Yardbirds, and that's the first album, For Your Love. I would love to find a copy of that. I had some like in the back of the Rolodex in my head. The only ones I saw for Yardbirds, I saw a couple copies of Greatest Hits, and I did see a white label promo of the live featuring Jimmy Page from 71, the one that got yanked because Peter Grant said cease and desist. Some of it, I think was crap. But I'm going to say truthfully that I at least like half the album. I do. When I was 16 years old, I remember Mr. Roboto. I liked Mr. Roboto, for God's sakes. I liked Don't Let It End. I like Heavy Metal Poisoning. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple duds. I have the Zeppelin Jimmy Page book by George Case. I'm also a fan of the year. Yeah, see, I even have. I think I showed it on an episode here once. Birdland. I even have that album from the 2000s, which still had Chris Treja and Jim McCarty. And then there was guest spots from Jimmy Page and Jeff Beck. I don't know if Eric Clapton's on that. Something tells me no. Yeah, Cut the Crap, The Clash, Frisbee for Fido. I'm looking for Cut the Crap for Jukebox from Hell. I am. That is on my list. I have different Yardbird releases in my music collection. I even have Little Games. Looking for the Yardbird 68. I don't blame you for that, but no, I'm trying to think. Isn't Yardbird 68? You can get that from jimmypage.com. I think that's how you get the Yardbird 68. I want to get that too. Little Games, I would love to get in mono. I think mine's a stereo. I think the only mono copies I have of anything might be Having a Rave Up. I've got that in mono, and I think I have in mono Over, Under, Sideways, Down. Those are the only monos I've got. Yeah, High Time. What the heck? I'll tell you the one that, I don't know, sometimes it's ear candy, but I can understand why people would call it crap. The outtake from Kilroy that landed on Styx Live, Caught in the Act, Music Time. That video is so goofy. The Zeppelin Curse. A wild, wild read. See, now that's pretty damn cool that you got to see them in the 90s. I do have a tour shirt. I showed it in a few episodes ago from that tour, but I never got to see them. I have Greatest Hits original vinyl, Having a Rave Up, Little Game, Over, Under, Sideways, Now Canadian. Now that's damn cool, John. That is. No, okay, thank you. I wasn't sure. But yeah, Beck and Page are. See, now that's cool that you got Little Games in mono. Now, a lot of people don't know, because I think with Little Games, it was either Little Games or on Yardbird 68. But I mean, He's on a B side of a single, and I thought this was kind of odd how he landed there. Rick Nielsen from Cheap Trick plays keyboards, okay? And if I remember correctly, it's on Ha Ha Said the Clown. How he landed there at that moment is weird, but that is supposedly true. Rick mentioned it in an interview. I could be getting the song wrong, but it was one of those singles, you know, the B-sides and such. See, now I need to examine that new tall. Clapton was never part of the Box of Frogs either, and I actually have both of those albums. I don't remember if I ever really heard the second one. The first one I like. I was glad when they came back in the 80s. Roger the Engineer. Yeah, I remember when they reissued that, but in the United States. Very interesting, but I'd rather have an UK copy when it comes to that stuff. Hey, Vag, how you doing? So... all right. Anybody want to see the... I split this vinyl finds up. Oh, wow. Ha ha. See, ha ha, said the clown. Has Rick Nielsen on it. You're correct. Yeah, Manfred Mann, I think, did a version. So see, you maybe can win in a bar bet that, yes, a member of Cheap Trick played with the OG Yardbirds. Mm-hmm. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. See, I need to get those CDs for the reissues. Sure. Go have a beer. Go have a beer. Go crack one open. You can have mine too. You can have my beer too. How about that? All right. Like I said, people, to my 34 people here, like and subscribe if you care to, and if you care to donate, that's great as well. The money always goes to Psycho's starting fluid of coffee and records like these ones here. Yeah, 5 Live Yardbirds. I know where I can get an OG UK copy, or excuse me, if James Farley was here, it'd be OP. But it's a little high for price for me. I lost the beard in the poker game, and what happened is that while the chips were still on the table, I went all over the chips. That's so disgusting, isn't it? All right. So I went to this one place in that one town no, I'm teasing. So something, I get this inner voice, and sure, I have voices in my head, but I get this inner voice that goes off and says, Paul, you idiot, go to blah, blah, blah now. I don't even ask why anymore. When the voice comes up, it's like I have a nose for vinyl. I just do. Got Live Yardbirds. It's used. I used it, I confess. Jeez. So a new pile, I said pile, of vinyl came out, probably about 30 albums used. And because they cut me a deal, and I saved about between $10 and $15 for the pile. So I only ended up paying $1 a piece. Yeah. So we're going to start off, like I said, I split the load on this. I said load. I'm going to show 5 of them today, and then I'll show you the other 5 in the next episode. How about that? So we're going to start out with, from 1972, Keith Emerson with The Nice. Yes. Now let me see here. I'm going to have to hold this together because this is why. Look, see. And then, of course, you got your gatefold. All right. Now, studio tracks is what this is, with live at the Fillmore East in New York, of course. This is what the label looks like. It is an original press. Very, on your Mercury from 72. Now, the gatefold here. Here's what you got for. Here it's him trying to. Looks like he's suffering. I know he used to go stab knives in the keyboards too. I remember hearing about that. But I mean, stuff like Fantasia first bridge, second bridge, chorale, third bridge, high level fugue, and finale. Corella Suite, Pathetique, Symphony Number 6, third movement, Country Pie, Brandenburg Concerto. That one was Bob Dylan and Johann Sebastian Bach for credits. How about them apples, huh? One of those people. Hang On to a Dream, written by Tim Hardin. No, we conquered Dylan again with My Back Pages. America. Yeah, we're talking that America by Sondheim. Can't talk. And Bernstein. But yeah, so Eddie Kramer, engineer on this whole thing. Recorded and remixed Trident Studios for the studio stuff. So, Keith Emerson with the nice. Hello, Paul. I just saw the trailer for the new documentary about the 1972 1-to-1 concert. I need to see the trailer. I knew that there was going to be something coming out from the Lennon estate. They were supposed to notify me. Unfortunately, I was busy by 8 a.m. already. But I'll have to look at the trailer after I get off of here. Right. Let me put this down. 1-to-1 John Lennon film trailer. I'll check that out today, hopefully. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that, actually. I think that'll be great. All right. Next. The trailer's on YouTube on the Lennon channel. That's right. Go check that out. Okay. So, remember I told you nice crazy eyes, right? See, that's how I got you guys with this. So, what's crazy eyes? Crazy eyes. What's crazy eyes? Well, if you guess good, it's Poco. Yeah, good. That good old country rock band Poco. Yes. Here's your front, and here's your back. And you're looking at September 1973 is when this came out. And you'd be looking at that. Your what I call Epic Target label. All right. And with this one here, this is the final album with Richie Fury before he would go, before he would join Southern Hillman Fury and then go solo, become a born-again Christian and all that other stuff. Of course, he came back for one album in the late 80s, along with the rest of the original lineup. Guests on this album, Chris Hillman, Bob Ezrin. Yeah, you know that Bob Ezrin. He performs on here. So does Bill Graham, on violin. And Joe Layla, all guest on Crazy Eyes. That's right. The Nice have a CD, The Nice Thoughts of Emerless Dave Jack. Yeah, that's pretty damn cool. I like that because it's parts of their names. Of course, Davey O. List would end up becoming an original member of Roxy Music. Most people don't know that. Crazy Eyes was written about Graham Parsons. They do cover, I could have sworn I wrote about this on there, but they do cover a Graham Parsons song. I think it's Brass Buttons. I did not know Fury lived across the street. You know what? I would have loved to have met Graham. I would have loved to have seen him play. Timothy B. Schmidt, that's right. Hi, Fred. I have that Poco and quad. Oh, that might be fun. I like quad, even though I don't have a quad system. The only quads rock-wise I ever came across, Black Sabbath's Paranoid, Deep Purple Stormbringer, Seals and Crofts Diamond Girl, and one by America. Cannot remember what America album. Yes, definitely. Then we go into the 60s. I could not believe these were in decent shape. Not great, but they were decent. From November 1966, this in stereo, though. Paul Revere and the Raiders Revolution. Could not pass these up for $1. Come on. Who's going to pass up cheap Raiders that are in decent shape? Now, Some of them have feather scratches, okay? That's about it. Now, here's an interesting thing. I would like to actually find out where in Joplin, Missouri this mansion is, because this is where the picture was taken while they were on tour, and it was at a mansion in Joplin, Missouri. Go figure. Here's the front, and here's the back. Now, for this one, you get the hits of Good Thing, Louise, Hungry, and one of my favorites, Great Airplane Strike. With my luck, I'd probably get dinged for playing that one. So, but that's like one of my, I like all those songs, but Airplane Strike's kind of my favorite. I like story songs, indeed. But from November 66, Revolution. That's right. No, wait a minute, I fucked that up here. I'm sorry. August 67. I messed up with this. Why did I put them out of order? Psycho is not all here today, so I apologize. Let's refix this fact. You know what? Hang on a minute. Damn it. Can I do another take of that? Can I do another take of that? Sure I can. Take two. Ow. All right. I know that was hokey. That was hokey. I don't care. So, how about this? Oh boy. August of 67 Revolution album. Him or Me and Others made it to number 25 on the Billboard. Yeah, I know. I fucked up. Paul Revere got it too. I fucked up. I'll admit it. I try not to make mistakes. You happen to have on this album, though, so excuse me, The Wrecking Crew, Ry Cooder, I said Cooder, Van Dyke Parks, and Glenn Campbell guest on this album. That's right. You're going to get all those fun people on that particular album. Now, it's interesting to see actual locations of album photos years later. There's a video of a guy who found the block where they... Oh, that's damn cool. Oh, that would be fun. Royce, how you doing? Speaking of, I was talking about you. And, of course, Michael Nolan and how big Zeppelin fans you are. And Royce, is it really true that we're going to get a Zeppelin album in 2025 of new, old, new? I mean, just let me know in the comments. There you go, Paul. I thought you had rarity. Yes, it was a rare. Oh, boy. All right. So let's get this one correct, shall we? I'm an idiot. Spirit of 67. Anyways, November 66, Good Thing, Louise, Hungry, and the Great Airplane Strike. Look, they all go so happy here, don't they? Here's the front. Here's the back. Now this one, I have in mono. Yes, I got a nice mono copy of this one. I love Raiders, but Raiders in mono, you betcha. So guest stars on this particular one, once again, the Wrecking Crew, Bruce Johnston from the Beach Boys on one track, and on two tracks, Van Dyke Parks. So that's kind of funny that Van Dyke Parks lands in their universe, at least even for a couple albums. All right, and then the last, I got two left. Next. Hello, Royce. Hi, Eric. Otis talks about Dylan on his channel and some of those Dylan locations. That's kind of some fantastic stuff there, I tell you. Yep, got that one too. A stereo and a mono of Spirit of 67. The one I'm looking for, believe it or not, is the Christmas album. Not that easy to find. And yes, it's going to land in Jukebox from Hell if I ever find it. Because that did not do so well. That was a big turd in the Raiders catalog. I think someone found the building of the cover Blonde on Blonde. That's pretty damn cool. All right. Next. How about Hit City 64, the Safaris on Decca? Look at that. Look at the drag and the board. Just look at it. Look at it. Here's the front. Here's the back. I would like to go back in time and tell B-Con, hey, knock it off. Why did you go and marker your album like that? Of course, you're going to be looking at what I call the color bar Decca, which I always like that label anyway. This one's a nice, clean copy of the Safaris. Now, also, though, they do cover... now, Mason, if you were still here, you'd be sitting there going, oh, boy. Maybe I should mention, let's see, Brian Wilson. Now, let's see if Mason will appear. So Be True to Your School, Little Deuce Coupe, Louie, and Sugar Shack and others that the Safaris cover for Hit City 64. And yeah, you betcha. Hi, Dwayne, Bill K, for $1. I'm not lying to you. I couldn't believe it myself. That's only because I took a pile of 10. They would have been $2. See? So I saved myself some money. Speaking of Christmas, Venture's Christmas album is awesome. There was some Ventures there, Marty. But unfortunately, some of the Venture ones were trashed. I think there might have been a live on stage one that I saw. I need to get that, to be honest with you. Not that easy to find on vinyl, I'm told. I'll settle for CD. Now, if Wyoming Dave was here, he probably would dig this. And I'll admit, I figured for $1, I'd take a chance. Buddy and Soul. Buddy Rich's big band. This was recorded January 1969 at the Whiskey A Go-Go, as it would say here. He covers songs Soul Kitchen and Hello, I Love You from the Doors and the traditional Green Sleeves. Yeah. So this, of course, being a gatefold, let me show you. What is it with the whole vertical gatefold shit? That drives me nuts. See, you got those song titles all on here too. And then your gatefold on the inside looks like this. And being that this is, okay, so this was World Pacific, stereo copy. It's actually in relatively very nice shape. But Buddy Rich, Buddy and Soul, those are today's record finds. How about that? How about them apples? Or in this case, how about them vinyls? Yeah, I know. See, I did that to piss somebody. Vinyls, they're vinyl. I know that. I just thought I'd be silly. Oh, God. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Hang on a minute. Maybe we can. I don't think there'd be a problem with that. You guys want to hear the Buddy Rich bus tape? Oh, my God. Say Mike Love 3 times to Contra. Mike Love, Mike Love, Mike Love. I'd laugh if he came up here. Mike Love, make lay out there. I love it. Yeah, I'll play the Buddy bus tape. Why not? If I heard this, I would have fucking quit that band. Yes, Decca had a nice looking label. They had the Who. I really would like to find some mono Who, like the Who Sell Out, My Generation. I know somebody that actually has a copy in mono of My Generation, and I'm trying, and it's Doug Fields, and I'm trying to get a decent trade going because I'd love to have that album. I'm not going to lie. I love the Who. Speaking of the Who, tomorrow will be the new Jukebox from Hell, episode 53, where we cover Endless Wire. See, how about that for a segue for a commercial? Word to your mothers, all of you. Outside. Biza. Let's see. Let's find that Buddy Rich tape. Oh, my. Then you guys can play it. We'll play it, too. Paul Anka did one, too. Somebody recorded him being a douche. And somebody also covered... oh God, here we are, Buddy Rich bus tape. 4th thing on there. I'm not gonna play all of this, but there is 11 minutes 47 seconds on this. So, but how about the cursing his band? Oh boy, here we go. You're gonna be in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my. Yep. Yes, Paul Anka. The men get shirts.
What the fuck do you think is going on here? You had too many fucking days off and you think this is the game? You think I'm the only one that's gonna work up there while you motherfuckers sit out there and clam all over this fucking joint?
Shit.
What do you think this is, anyhow? What kind of plane do you think this is? What kind of miscues do you call this? What fucking bed do you think you're playing on, motherfuckers?
Motherfuckers.
You wanna fuck with me on the bandstand? Shut that fucking door. I'm up there working my balls off, trying to do somebody a favor, and you motherfuckers are sucking all over this joint.
He's playing his balls off, ladies and gentlemen.
What kind of trumpet section do you call us tonight? And saxophone? You gotta fucking be kidding me!
Did you touch Buddy's drum set?
Call yourselves professional.
Did you?
Assholes are playing like fucking children up there.
Another day we'll play the trucks.
What the fuck are you? That's fine. You got your fucking horn so far deep in the fucking bell, we don't need to have a band here tonight. You afraid you won't be heard? Everybody can hear your fucking clams out there. You don't need a mic for that.
Now remember, they're on a plane, in case you're wondering what the background is.
You stand out here all fucking night trying to blow your fucking brains out, and come time to play. What do you play? Clams?
Clams. Not brought to you by the Gordon's
You got
Fishermen.
nowhere to fucking go the next day, because if I hear one fucking clam from anybody,
Uh-oh.
you've had it.
Ooh.
One clam, and
No
this whole fucking band is through tonight.
No clams for you.
You got some fucking nerve. Nights off.
You betcha.
And you come in and play this kind of shit for me? Fuck all of you. You're not doing me any fucking favors. You're breaking my heart up there.
Is it wrong? I want to hear the live performance that he's bitching
I
about.
gotta and be embarrassed by you motherfuckers. I play with the greatest fucking musicians in the world. How dare you play like that for me? How dare you try to play like that for me?
How dare you, assholes.
I get 15 fucking kids in rehearsal. The fucking time of this band is incredible. We don't play two fucking bars in one fucking tempo. Not one. You can't keep fucking time and play.
Sure seems that way.
You can't pat your fucking foot and play. You're all over the fucking place. Miscue after miscue. You try one fuck up the next set, and when you get back to New York, you'll need another fucking job. Count on it. Get out of my fucking bus.
Oh, bus. Never mind. I apologize. Get off my fucking bus. How nice.
How you play a fucking set like that? This friend of his trumpet player has become the leader of this fucking band and decide how long they're gonna hold a chord. What the fuck do you think you do? You think you're playing with some kid up there?
That's right. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Fucking perfection every fucking tune. You got that? And if you can't do it, get off my fucking band tonight.
Tonight.
You had a day off yesterday and you come back like this and you suck. What the fuck kind of music do you think you're playing?
But did they blow? That was important.
You think you're playing floor? You think I tolerate that shit? You're worse than any fucking high school band I ever heard. You come in wrong because you leave one fucking beat out, you can't find one?
Wow.
I don't know what kind of drummers you think you're playing with. But you play with me or you get out. And I mean now. I don't need this shit. I have a home in Palm Springs I can go sit on my ass the rest of my life and not worry about a fucking thing. I don't have to meet your fucking payroll and pay you for playing like a fucking high school dropout.
Remember, his name is Buddy. How dare you?
Assholes.
A-holes.
You can't play a simple fucking tune. You can't hold a chord. You can't play time when you play solos. What kind of solos am I hearing tonight? You want to rehearse and practice? Get a fucking band.
Yes, and I love that documentary.
You don't like what I play? Get the fuck out. I'm tired of putting up with you. I'm tired of signing for you. I'm tired of you, period. And I'm tired of all of you guys that can't go up and play a fucking job for 45 fucking minutes.
45 minutes.
You gotta shoot fucking easy, goddammit. I'll make it so fucking tough you won't be able to breathe around here.
Next time of 3 hours. Oh my. Not with that jackass.
You think you got to go to work in? If I decide to quit, you gonna suck. You got nothing.
Nothing.
Try it.
Go ahead.
You think I'm fooling you? But quit tonight.
Tonight.
I'm knocking my fucking brains out. I gotta carry you and pay you at the same time. Fuck you. When I go back inside, I've got to hear 100.
I'm disappointed. I have not heard the word clam yet
I'll leave you here.
in this
I'll take
tape.
you as far as you got it. You've got it. Try me.
Try me. Don't buy me.
Try me in a sex sentence. You try it. I'll
Don't buy it.
the fucking bandstand.
Right off the bandstand. Here comes number 3.
What kind of playing is being played here the past 2 nights? What is it? New phrasing?
Look at that smug look on his face.
No sound, no time. What the fuck do you think I'm running here? What kind of playing do you call it?
Thanks for coming by, Brian.
What kind of shit is going on in this? What kind of setting you out of
What kind of shit?
I feel it. No, it's barely
Yeah.
English. What's with this? What's the business? What's the circle? Who decides? Who decides? You're deciding. You're deciding what kind of phrasing. You're deciding who.
Yeah, I think so.
You want to watch who you want to watch.
He does kind of look like James Coburn. I didn't think about that.
Everybody gets 2 weeks notice tonight. I can't handle this.
Uh-oh. 2-week notice.
You're not my kind of people at all.
Not his kind of people.
I don't understand this fucking kind of music at all. I don't understand what anybody's doing out there. I'm working my fucking ass off. You put that fucking mouthpiece into that gun again, I'm gonna take your fucking horn and bring it across my knee. You understand that?
Holy,
I can hear everything. I don't give a
holy
fuck.
crap.
I hear it. All I know is that you're blowing my fucking eardrum out.
T-Boo James
Second,
Coburn.
once you play the flute, there's no sound in flutes. All I hear is noise. If you get me fucking pussy, you'll electrocute yourself. What do you think I got a sound system out there for? Sit down and play some fucking music. You afraid you won't be heard? Is that it?
Haven't had a chance to listen. I'll have to find out.
Up there, without all the assistance. You can't play shit.
Can't play shit.
I'm accustomed to working with number one musicians. I'm not accustomed to working with half-ass fucking kids who think they wrote the fucking music business. You got a long way to go. You got a long way to go. Every one of you got a long fucking way to go. You understand what I'm saying? You can't play shit up there for me. What the fuck you're doing up there doesn't deserve to be called a name band. The fucking kids out of the park, they sounded 50 times better than any one of them.
Huh?
And that's what our reputation.
Oh.
Maybe they enjoy what they do. If you don't enjoy it there, fuck you. Get off my band.
Yeah, I've heard he had reputation a million miles wide.
You're all a bunch of fucking children. There's not a man among you. Not one man who's
Not one man.
You're all up there fucking high school bullshit jive artists. You jive me for the last fucking time. You got 2 sets.
Jived me.
Fucking mind like giving me an all LA band tomorrow night. Don't think that's not impossible. It's very fucking possible. I'll have it with you guys. I will give each one of you motherfuckers a fucking salary before I get out of this fucking room.
Number 4. I fibbed. We'll listen to the whole thing. Number 4.
You want a job. Not the goddamn outdated fucking baseball team. What a rich man. Young people with faces. No more fucking beers. It's out. If you decide to do it, you're through. Right now.
Right now.
This is the last time I make this announcement. No more fucking beers. I don't want to see it. You're going to shave it off. I'll treat you just like they treat you in the fucking Marine Corps. This is the way I want my band to look. If you don't like it, get out. You got 2 weeks to make up your mind. No idle request. I'm telling you how my band's going to look. You're not telling me how you're going to look. I'm telling you. You got 2 weeks to make up your fucking mind. If you have it in mind. You seem to be giving me more trouble than anybody else. You want to do something about it? I really definitely not. Then I definitely tell you one thing. You keep your fucking mouth shut, get the fucking beat off, or get off the band right now. Now, what do you think about that? Now, that's a definite suggestion. When you go to work tonight, if I catch the fucking beer on you, I'll throw you off the fucking bandstand. Okay?
Throw him off.
You what? You're through. Right now. You don't tell me what to do. I tell you. You don't like it? Get off. Get off. Get your fucking clothes and get off. Right now. Pull a fucking bustle. I got what? I got nothing for you. I got a right hand that you're fucking playing if you want it.
Yikes.
I'll give you 2 weeks. 2 weeks for what? You run the rules of my band. You don't like it. That's it. You get off. And try to take me to the fucking union. I'd love it. I'd love it. You get no 2 weeks money. You get 2 weeks time. Get off. I've been waiting for this for a long fucking time. No, I haven't. Yes, you have. No, I haven't. Ever since you opened your fucking mouth because I don't like the way you write. And I still play your fucking charge. For you. You understand that? Not for me. I think you play my charge because what? Particular man handles the best stuff before. It is? Yes. Then take Manhattan and get off. I'm a success without you and without your writing. You understand that? I know that. All right, so don't tell me what the best chart in my book is. Well, it certainly got over the best. It goes over the best? Sure it does. Go back to Sydney and whatever you do over there, good luck. Not over here. Just I want to welcome the fucking right now. It's a pleasure to be off. Keep talking. So, you want to start some shit with me? Hmm? Keep talking. Not particularly. Then keep your fucking mouth shut. Right now. Or I'll close it for you. Keep it shut. Or try me. I didn't
Try him.
Shut up. Well, I just appreciate being talked to like I try to talk to you like a human being, and you talk back all the time. Now keep your fucking mouth shut, or I'll show you what it's like. That's all. Okay, but you have no right to threaten me. I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you. You don't want to do what I want in my band. I'm telling you. Okay. Let's shut up. I will. All right. Get that understood by everybody. I want him off. I don't want him on the back end of it. 2 bones.
There you go. Buddy Rich, the a-hole. Oh, man. Maybe he should have had some Metamucil. Maybe that would have helped him some if he would have been regular. Maybe his poops would have been regular, just like no, they'd be jazz poops. They'd be all over the place. Ugh. The raccoon was rabbit on Buddy's head. Yes, it was. But yeah, like I said, I'll listen to this. I'll listen to it and see how it sounds. I wish I had timelines on those 4 incidences. Because like I said, if there was live tapes, I'd hear them. Let's see if he was just bitching to be bitching, or were they really that bad? That's right, Sean. How you doing? Jazz poop motherfucker. Oh man. Anyways, let me see. Do I have anything else? No. So homework, Hulu for the Sly Lives documentary. Living in a Box. I gotta try and listen to that. Fallen Angel, Untold Story of Jimmy Page to put on my never-ending wanted book list. And checking out the John Lennon film trailer for 1 to 1, which of course is the early 70s benefit concert that he did, Stevie Wonder did. I wonder if it's going to be the whole damn show. That'd be fun. Didn't Geraldo Rivera have something to do with that too? I know he was friends with the Lennons for a little bit. I don't know. I never liked Geraldo. Never. But that's just my opinion. Oh boy. Anyways, you know what? I want to leave it off on a holiday bent. I ain't ready to go yet. But we're going to play something kind of silly. Let's see. Maybe. Maybe not. Did they remove it? Sorry, gang. Hang on. Oh, man, they might have taken it off. That's depressing. I'm going to try one last thing here. Because I think this bit was from the 90s or the early O's. Oh, well. All that keeps coming up is Leprechaun. The movie, if you remember that one. Oh, well, I guess we won't be doing that. I'll come up with some St. Patrick's Day stuff. I hope to be on between now and then. Maybe we'll do it then. Didn't clam used to be a slang term for $1? I need 50 clams to pay that bill. I think so, yes. But I guess in the jazz world, a clam was a boo-boo. You know, what can you say? A big boo-boo. Just like this guy. Hey, boo-boo, I got a nice picnic basket. Gee, but gee, Yogi, I hope they Ranger Smith. Shut up, you big puss. We're going to take the basket and sever his head. Well, laundry's done. The dryer is. And on that note, I really do love you guys, honestly. Thanks for putting up with me. Always powered by coffee. See, I told you it was a trick mug. Always powered by coffee each and every time. Jukebox from Hell. Hopefully that'll be released tomorrow on The Who, Endless Wire. We'll try to do another show maybe early next week. Maybe Sunday. I ain't going to promise, though, okay? And always remember this important fact. Psycho's Platters is a Love Peace production.